Man, I'll tell you what, ever since the very first time I watched the 4 episode OVA Macross Plus, there's just been something about Macross and Robotech that I have just absolutely loved about it, and I have been hooked on both series ever since the very first time I watched the 4 episode Macross Plus OVA. Hey guys, what's up? What's happening? You got the King of Games 98 here at your service. And on today's 5-minute anime review, I'm going to be talking about a Robotech movie, yes! That I just recently bought and just now finished watching for the very first time. Oh my god, as I stated at the beginning of this video, I freaking love Robotech and Macross Plus. It's freaking awesome. Oh my god. Okay, so if you've never seen Robotech The Shadow Chronicles and are kind of curious as to what it's about, here's how I would basically sum up this anime movie without really spoiling anything. Captain Sean Bernard, I believe his name was? Yeah. Is sent to find Rick Hunter. I love, because the very first Macross or Robotech thing I ever watched was Macross Plus. Then I watched, I didn't do it at first, but I did do a review a while back of Macross Plus. I loved it. Then I found the volume 1 of Robotech, the original 80s series, on a VHS tape. Watched and reviewed that. And Rick Hunter was originally in that series. So for them to, still show him in this was awesome. And what was even funnier was he had gray hair and kind of looked like, old Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker. But anyway, that's completely off topic. So this Captain Sean Bernard is sent to find and locate and bring back Rick Hunter. And then he also is tasked with finding the SDF-3, which I believe was a ship or was a type of Macross, one or the other. And then at the same time, they are trying to save Earth because Earth was overrun and got taken over by this alien species called the Invid. Don't ask me, I didn't name it. They gotta basically save Rick Hunter and then also go to war with this alien species called the Invid in order to save planet Earth. That's basically how I'd sum up the Robotech The Shadow Chronicles movie. Now, without further ado, I am going to talk about my thoughts, feelings, and opinions about Robotech The Shadow Chronicles, the movie. Okay, so first off, I am going to mention this. This movie came out in 2006. And Funimation did the English dub for it. I watched this movie, English dubbed, and I freaking loved it. The dub of this movie is fan-friggin-tastic, and I'm not really too surprised because it's Funimation and they're known for their great English dubbing of Japanese animes. So it's no surprise to me there. And, believe it or not, for this anime movie having come out in 2006, the animation was really good for 2006. At least I thought so. The 2D animation of characters looked great, but then when the fighter pilots were in the Macross fighter planes, and then when they transformed into the robots or into the robot form, that 2D to 3D style sometimes works and sometimes looks like shit. This looked freaking great. I loved that. I loved the story. I loved the music. The music was great. I loved the animation. I loved the English dub. I just freaking overall loved this movie. This was a great watch. Oh, I have to mention that the runtime of Robotech The Macross Chronicles, what was it? It was 88 minutes. Right there. So it was 88 minutes long. So that is an hour and 28 minutes long. I did not think that was too long, nor did I think it was too short. I thought it was just enough to tell the whole story, and I freaking loved it. So as if you couldn't tell, I can't say a single bad thing about Robotech The Shadow Chronicles. I freaking loved it. If you are a fan of Robotech or Macross or Mobile Suit Gundam for that matter, this is a must-watch, highly recommend, definitely give this a watch. My final rate for Robotech The Shadow Chronicles, the movie, is going to be a perfect 10 out of 10. Does anyone know if Harmony Gold is still in business? Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.